you have taken a stroll around the Riviera Golf Course in the mornings, you may have seen this resident making his laps. His name is Willy Gonzalez, and he is a 47-year resident of the City Beautiful and a recently retired engineer. The walks have been for exercise, but there was one walk where he noticed something special about the homes he admires while walking through Coral Gables.
This was just a really whimsical type of thing. Since I retired, I do a little bit more exercise. I walk up in the mornings, and as I walked around the house, I go usually around the golf course. And I guess it just attracted my attention. I said, my gosh, all these chimneys are different. And look at that one, that's different than that one. And look at that one, that's different. And I said, one of these days, I'll just go out with a camera, do the same thing that I am doing, just walking around and taking pictures of chimneys. I never walked inside the property or inside of the houses or anything. Just from the sidewalk or from the street, I took the pictures of different chimneys.
He has so far compiled about 120 photos, all of different chimneys throughout Coral Gables. Gonzalez believes if he were to keep looking, he could find even more, and they would all be different. After hearing a lecture about Coral Gables homes and remembering posters about some of the other unique details of Coral Gables houses, Gonzalez came up with an idea for the pictures.
Some time ago, there were some doors. There was a poster made out of doors of Coral Gables, and there was another one of windows in Coral Gables. So when I took the pictures to the mayor, I showed him an idea that just came to my mind, and it was just the shape of a chimney, and it was just kind of plastered with the pictures that I have taken. And he says, well, let me see, I'll see what we can do. And there was no attachment of any kind, no commitment of any kind. I just gave it to him and the idea of perhaps making up a poster called Chimneys of Coral Gables.
The poster would feature the photos in the shape of a chimney and show all the unique types of shapes and colors.
Really, it was just a present to the city. I've lived in the city for almost 50 years. I had served in the Historic Preservation Board for some time, for 8 years, the last 2 as chairman of the board. And it was just a simple act of walking around, taking pictures of something that perhaps people do not realize they're there, and they're so different one to the other, very, very different one to the other. Different color, different shape, different sizes. Some of them very simple, some of them very outstanding. And that was the whole thing. It was just an idea that I took that it has now crystallized on this interview.
For What's Happening Coral Gables, David Alvarez.